What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a player upgrade video. Now, if you guys maybe you've been living under a rock or you're just not that tuned into FIFA at the moment, well, EA have actually been upgrading a bunch of players. I'll do my best to leave the ones they've currently and already upgraded down in the description, so you guys can click a link and look at the ones they've already done. There's quite a few noticeable ones, and I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can make some money off of these upgrades and just some things to keep an eye out for, pretty much. So some of these players here that I have right now are just ones that a lot of you guys from Twitter told me that you think will be getting an upgrade. And these were the most popular ones. Of course, there will be plenty more that are getting upgrades, but these are just a few of the ones that you know, seem to be more the popular choices. Like I said, I would love to hear who you guys think will be getting an upgrade down in the comments. Don't assume that these are the ones I think will necessarily get an upgrade, although a lot of them are very much the popular choices. So before we go any further, guys, if you would like any coins, check out thefootshop.com. Link will be down below, and they're buying and selling coins at the moment. It's all an automated system, so it's pretty much instant and you don't have to wait around. But enough of that, let's talk a little bit about the players that we reckon will probably get an upgrade. So first up, we have the man Diego Costa. Now, Diego Costa was, you know, very much a popular choice when I asked who do you think is going to get an upgrade. His 84 rated card, his normal is an 83. A lot of people reckon he's probably going to turn into an 84 and 85 rated card, and that means his inform will get bumped up too. Now, this is essentially where you can make some money. I want to give you guys a prime example. So, I owned an 88 rated inform Suarez back when he was an 86 rated player. He jumped up by 2, he moved to an 88 rated player, and that meant that also my inform would do the same. So he went from being an 88 rated inform to a 90 rated inform. I didn't have to sell him and buy him again or anything like that. EA instantly changed him for me, and that kind of made my card a lot more valuable. I bought him for something like 600k, I think, and he was worth over $1 million when I looked. I came on and he was instantly 90 rated. I was delighted, and I went to see how much he was worth, and he was worth quite a bit more. So that's essentially how you can make money. You can buy these informs before they get upgraded, and while they're in your club during the upgrade. When EA upgrade them, so do they also upgrade the inform. So that's something just to keep in mind, you know, before these upgrades happen. Of course, you do take a risk. You know, the inform that you buy might not end up getting upgraded, because we all know EA aren't necessarily the most consistent and reliable when it comes to this sort of stuff. But you know, if you really do think a certain player is getting an upgrade, then it's probably worth buying their inform. So let's talk a little bit more. Now, we've talked about Diego Costa. Next up, we have Kebaya. Now, Kebaya is in Newcastle inform. He's 84 rated. A lot of people have said he's in with a very good shout of getting an upgrade as well. I would personally agree with that. I don't think his current rating really reflects how good he is. I think he's going to get an upgrade now. I don't think he's going to get a super big stat boost, but I do think he's going to be upgraded. Next up, we have Rakitic, the Sevilla FC player. This is a player that I wasn't really too aware of, but it's mainly because I don't watch, you know, a lot of the teams in the BBVA. I mainly stick to Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid as well. So I was a little bit unaware of this, but so many people have said he's had an outstanding season, and they reckon he is going to be getting an upgrade. So keep that in mind. Now, this player here is probably better if, you know, you don't have a lot of coins. Well, not that you don't have a lot of coins, but maybe you want to take a bit of a less of a risk, if you will. He's not that expensive of an inform, so you guys can try and pick him up, and if he does get that upgrade, his inform will obviously get upgraded, and he should be worth more. Next up, we have the silver Jese Rodriguez, and this guy surely has to get an upgrade. He is a striker for Real Madrid, and I personally think he is going to get quite a large upgrade. In fact, I think he's going to be moved into the gold section of Ultimate Team. That means his silver card will be no longer in packs, therefore his card will be worth more. So his current silver card goes for quite a bit, but I do think if he gets an upgrade and he does get moved into the gold section, which I personally think will happen, but I know I don't want to make any sort of you know, any sort of statements, anything like that, but it will make his silver card worth so much more. Next up, we have Hazard, the 88 rated third inform Hazard. Now, this guy, I mean, he has had a very good season, and a lot of people on Twitter pretty much spam my timeline in everyone's list of players who they thought was going to get an upgrade. Hazard was in there. Now, Hazard has been very, very good. This is his third inform right here, the 88 rated one, the one that just came out recently. And I do just want to say, you know, if you are looking to pick up this third inform, which I personally would recommend if you have the coins, because I think he is going to get an upgrade. And of course, that means this 88 rated player, you know, should at least turn into a 90, possibly a 91, depending how much EA bum has her, pretty much. So that's something to keep in mind. He's currently an 85 rated player. You know, if he moves to an 87 rated player, then that inform is going to turn into a 90 rated inform. So keep that in mind, guys. If you have the money, I would recommend to pick him up, because if he does turn into a 90, that's just going to boost his value up even more. Next up, we have Alaba, arguably one of the best left backs out there. Now, his current rating is just a real insult to him, if I'm perfectly honest with you. He's such a much better player than what his current rating is. This is his inform right here, and he just deserves a much higher rating. I personally think he's going to get quite a large stat boost as well. It really wouldn't surprise me, and of course that is going to bounce back onto his inform, and therefore make you, if you own the card, going to make you some pretty nice money off of that. But these are just some of the more popular ones. I am sure there are plenty of other players who you guys think deserve it, you know, whether they're from your local team or whatever. If you guys would like to leave your comment down below of who you think deserves an upgrade and what you think they'll be upgraded to, that would just be amazing. Now, I have Remy over here just to kind of give you guys an example of a player who I'm a little bit on the fence about. Some people say he should get an upgrade, some say he shouldn't get an upgrade. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and do you think he will get an upgrade? I'm not too sure. Let me know down in the comments, guys, and yeah, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.